The Kwagatama is one of the most mysterious tools in the Miraculous universe. It connects current holders to the memories of past wielders, which allows them to ask questions, seek guidance, and even confront their deepest struggles. Until now, we have only seen Ladybug use this ability, but as the story grows and becomes darker in Season 6, several key characters would benefit immensely from gaining their own Kwagatama. 1. Cerise. Cerise is one of the most intelligent and manipulative characters in the series. In Season 5, she proved her resourcefulness by stealing Tomoe Tsurugi's laptop. That was a critical move that showed both her technical skill and her willingness to use deception to achieve her goals. Because in the final episode of the season, she somehow managed to hack the system of Agreste Mansion and then enter inside. Later, she pushed herself even further by granting new powers to herself, like the ability to launch Ultra Kumas, which are specialized Akumas capable of weakening even experienced superheroes. We saw them in use in the episodes Sublimation and Daddy Cop. The crucial detail is her awareness that the Miraculouses have no natural limit when it comes to power. Gabriel proved the importance of this awareness when he upgraded his powers to break the barrier that was once created by the magical charm. So, Cerise has a lot of ways to use the Butterfly Miraculous to achieve her goals. And forcing Nuru to create a Kwagatama is one of them. That would give her direct access to centuries of accumulated wisdom from past butterfly holders, but more specifically, Gabriel. With that information, she could replicate everything Gabriel had achieved, and possibly improve on it. More importantly, she could learn the exact details of Gabriel's actions as monarch, how he used his power, what strategies he employed, and even the weaknesses he left behind. I think it is also possible that she might threaten Gabriel to show his real face to the world, moreover to Adrien. Because remember when he wanted Marinette to keep the secret of him being the villain of the story? He wanted Adrien to remember him in a good way. But the potential use of the Butterfly Miraculous is never limited with Cerise. She could then use the Miraculous in her psychological warfare against Adrien, claiming that Ladybug deceived everyone about Gabriel's true identity. By exposing this lie, Cerise would not only claim the things she says, but also show the proof. If it is for her good, she could even let Adrien try the Miraculous and Kwagatama to see his dad among the users. So it's easy to say that, for Cerise, a Kwagatama is not just a tool, it is the missing piece that she would need for her future plans.
You could have warned me. I don't believe this replacement was in our agreement as the face of the Gabriel brand.
2. Adrien. Adrien's connection to the Kwagatama was first seen in the episode Reunion. After Ladybug used hers to communicate with Joan of Arc, Plague gave Adrien a Kwagatama of his own. However, although he obtained his Kwagatama in the earlier episodes, the series never showed him using it during Season 5. That gap leaves Season 6 as the perfect opportunity. Adrien's questions would be deeply personal. He has experienced enormous suffering. Losing his father and carrying the emotional weight of being Cat Noir are not easy for sure. With the Kwagatama, he could reach out to past holders of the Cat Miraculous and ask how they managed the things when they had similar losses. He could also inquire about how they managed relationships, especially with Ladybug's predecessors. In the episode Reunion, we also learned the story of Joan of Arc, at least until she gave up on the Miraculous. Seeing the backstory of previous Cat Miraculous holders would be very interesting. And for that, there is also another possible angle. Adrien could use the Kwagatama to explore the legacy of the Cat Miraculous itself. How have past holders balanced freedom, destruction, and responsibility? Season 6 presents the ideal moment for Adrien to finally use this tool, and I'm sure that we will witness Adrien using it.
Is this really what you want?
3. Alia. Alia's potential use of a Kwagatama has a strong background, which we have already seen in Season 6. In the episode Revelator, she told Trix that she would eventually uncover what Marinette was hiding from her. This line was not placed randomly. It foreshadowed a conflict that would eventually reach its breaking point. The secret, of course, is that Marinette chose to protect Adrien by keeping Gabriel's identity as monarch hidden. We already saw Alia's reaction in Revelator: anger, frustration, and a sense of betrayal. Imagine when Ladybug asked her if she could keep the secret to herself, but Alia suddenly denied. When she learns the truth, the same emotions are likely to resurface, possibly even more intensely. At that moment, Alia may demand that Trix create a Kwagatama for her. Through it, she could ask previous Fox Miraculous holders how they dealt with betrayal, secrecy, and fractured trust within a team. The guidance from older holders could help Alia process her anger and eventually understand Marinette's decision, even if she does not agree with it. It would also allow her to grow beyond being simply a supportive sidekick and become a more independent, reflective character. The Kwagatama would be her path to accept forgiving Marinette and even defend her in case of a reveal planned by Cerise.
But why lie to Adrian?
Because the truth is too harsh.
4. Luca. Luca has always played a unique role in the Miraculous team. He is one of the few characters who learned the true identities of Ladybug and Cat Noir, and chose to keep that secret, even at great personal cost. In derision, he left Paris to protect himself from the danger of being akumatized. Later, when he considered returning, Cerise's rise as a new threat forced him to remain in Brazil. For Luca, the Kwagatama would provide 2 important opportunities. First, he could ask past Snake Miraculous holders how they balance their duty with personal safety. He needs to find a way to return to Paris without constantly risking akumatization. The advice from his predecessors could give him the clarity he has been missing. Second, Luca's personal feelings toward Marinette remain unresolved. Although he once dated her, his emotions were left complicated after she entered a relationship with Adrian. The revelation that Luca has a fake girlfriend in Brazil may be a sign that he is still struggling to move forward. With the Kwagatama, he could ask former holders how to manage these feelings, unspoken attachments, and the balance between personal love and heroic responsibility. Plus, as a Miraculous fan, I feel like Luca really deserves a Kwagatama. Maybe that stems from my thoughts about him being a superhero, but I don't think it's wrong. What do you think about that?
I don't want to lie to you, Luca.
Felix. Felix stands apart from the others as a strategist. With the Peacock Miraculous, he has already proved his creativity and tactical thinking that surpass many of the other heroes. More importantly, he is one of the select few who knows Marinette lied about Gabriel's true identity. This fact is really important, but it places him in a morally complex position, with knowledge that could change the path Adrian and the rest of the team will choose. By using a Kwagatama, Felix could explore 2 separate avenues. The first is technical, understanding the full extent of the Peacock Miraculous's power from those who wielded it in the past. This would allow him to develop even more precise plans in the ongoing conflict. The second is ethical. Felix may seek guidance on whether to reveal or conceal the truth about Gabriel. His history shows that he is careful and deliberate, always designing plans with long-term consequences in mind. The Kwagatama would give him access to the wisdom of past holders who faced similar dilemmas, decisions that impacted both allies and family. Each of these characters stands at a crossroads in Season 6. The Kwagatama could shape their decisions, influence their relationships, and alter the direction of the story itself. If used wisely, it could provide strength. So I'm looking forward to see the use of Kwagatamas and their effect to the events taking place in the future episodes. The video ends here. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment what you think about these.